What's going on, guys? After a month off of no videos whatsoever, I'm bringing you another day of training. So we'll go over real quick. Um, all of the heats are done from yesterday of World's Strongest Man, so we'll look at that real quick, and we'll kind of try and remember who I picked to go into the finals, and then we'll let you know who made the finals if you haven't caught it anywhere else, because it's being leaked all over the place. And then in July, in like 2 weeks, the finals will actually be played in the U.S. on CBS Sports. So we're gonna get some stuff moved out of the way, and get the yoke and the hustle out, and do some training with that this morning before we go to bed. Yeah, right. It's raining, so that won't be happening. So, all right, back at the comfy couch here. Um, so Group One, moving on from that, it was Brian Shaw, and he only had to literally pick up the axe hold at the end and put it down, just enough to get a couple seconds on the clock, and that's all he had to do, literally. So, going off head to head in the stone off was Maxime Boudreau and Ivor Smockstellis, like I thought. However, Maxime Boudreau won the stone off. So, how it was is I think there was still like 4 or 5 stones. They had to, whoever was in third place started, and they passed it over to whoever was in second place. And once they got that over, they moved on to the next one, and so on and so forth until they got to the very last one, and then they went back and forth on that stone until it was nobody could lift it anymore. So it looks like those guys did 7 repetitions, and Maxime Boudreau won. So I had that flip flopped. So let me look at real quick and figure out Group Two. Actually, I remember Group Two was Tom Stoltman fell down out of first place in the last day of events, so he took third in the overhead and I believe third in the axe front hold. So that dropped him down to second place, and that moved Trey Mitchell up into first place. Big old Trey finally making the finals, and then so. Tom Stoltman had to get head to head in the stone off against Mark Felix. So obviously, Tom being one of the best stone lifters in the world, and Mark Felix being in his 50s, obviously Tom won that. I mean, no shame in Mark Felix for being at his, like, I don't know, 18th World's Strongest Man or something like that. Definitely way longer than I've been in the strongman industry. So definitely kudos to him for almost making the finals again this year. So that was Group Two. Group Three, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Group Three was JF Carone won that group, and then going head to head in the stone off was Ithor Melstead from Iceland and Robert Oberst, and looks like I was wrong on this one as well, and Melstead from Iceland moved on to the finals. Group 4 was Konstantin Janashia. He won that group. And the only other 2 guys left in that group that weren't injured was Jerry Pritchett and brain fart Adam Bishop. So those 2 went head to head in stones, and it looked like Jerry tried to put up a fight. However, with some of his injuries, I'm sure it was very tough, and Adam Bishop is pretty good at stones. So last group was a very tight Group 5, and that came down to every single event yesterday change the way the outcome going into the stone off was. So winning Group 5 was Bobby Thompson. Um, I kind of thought it would go that way. Definitely happy to see him do good. He is a big, huge static monster, so I can't wait to see what he hits on the log. Um, Definitely going to be interesting to watch him in the finals. And then going head to head in the stone off was Luke Stoltman and Kevin Ferris. So your returning champion from last year is not making the finals. This is only the third time this has ever happened. Um, so definitely, definitely interesting there. He was in Novikov was in a tough group. I think if he was in any other group, he probably would have moved on to the finals. But Luke has been training his ass off this year, and Bobby Thompson is just a monster. He's not super tall, but he's got some static power. So be interesting to see what he can do in the medley, and I think the rest of the events are going to be pretty good for him. So um, yeah, I'm not going to change my top three up whatsoever. I'm going to stick with Brian winning, and Tom taking second, and Bobby taking third. So other than that, I don't know, fourth and fifth are going to be up in the air. I think it's going to be Jeff, probably fourth, and fifth will probably be maybe Luke. There's a lot of good guys in there, so I think, I don't know, gonna be interesting to watch. That's for sure. So they actually have today off, and then they'll start the finals tomorrow. And I think they got 6 events in the finals, so they'll probably do 3 tomorrow and 3 on Sunday. So I'm gonna get into my workout. Before I get my pre-workout to wear off, I'm gonna get into some squats and some other leg stuff. Probably some stiff leg deadlifts with my kettlebell. We'll give that a try. And some leg extensions and some hamstring curls, and we'll call that a leg workout.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts, cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Giving what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And though I am not going through life regretfully, I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy, I'm getting there. Forgotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fold, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she home, it's shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' on. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never make it back. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. I carve words like like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention, cause I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing.
They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name, but it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my blood pump through my veins, feel adrenaline, no pain, welcome all to my domain. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't even make